Here, further into the library, you can see these are the computers, some of the computers that they use for the catalog search. You can find books that you're looking for. You can find books that are checked out. You can see which books are available, which books are not. You can see which books are at which libraries. And you can use this resource to request that books be sent from libraries within the interlibrary exchange program that they have. You can request that books be sent from a library that's further away from you to the one that you attend most regularly. This is an option that they have provided through the catalog search. And here you can see column. These are like support columns that have been converted into display areas. This one is in memory of the local author who had passed away, and these are all books that she wrote during different holidays or during different special events. This display will be utilized for something pertaining to that event or that holiday, like during Black History Month. It'll be all books by African American authors or books with significant historical people, or even just fiction books that have African American main characters. This is an example of a lot of the flyers and notices that you'll see posted, especially in the children's section. There are a ton of these flyers that, like this one is announcing a summer reading program, and it lists all the different times and events that they will have pertaining to this program. Another one listed different rules that they have for the children's section, and another one even listed the opportunity to read with a service dog, to read to a service dog. So they have all different kinds of announcements and flyers about the library and a lot more in the children's section itself. My initial observations, these are like the things that I noticed when I just went in and sat down and just kind of looked around and paid attention to what was going on in the library, even walked around and looked to see what was going on. It was very quiet, very peaceful. There were very few employees at this hour because it was after 5 p.m. There's 2 days a week that the library is open after 5, and it's open till 8. This was one of those days that I was there about 6 p.m. after I got off work. There were never more than 20 people, 20 patrons at any given time while I was there. When I first got there, I stayed until about 7:15 and left and ran to my house, which is not far, and came right back. But there was, like I said, there was never more than about 20 people there, most of which were actually in the computer lab. There were between, I'd say, 9 and 12 people in the computer lab at any given time, and the rest of the patrons were either browsing the stacks or sitting at one of the tables or chairs reading or working on something. These are the different sources of literacy at the library that I took note of. Any type of communicative text, imagery, or information that could kind of guide you throughout the library, point you in the right direction of where you need to go. You know, this could be anything from the restroom to what section of the library you need to look in. The computers also allowed further access to literature. Not only utilizing the computers themselves would you be accessing literature, but you could access like ebooks or articles or do research on the desktops that are in the computer lab. The many books, magazines, newspapers, or electronic resources that are available throughout the library. There are signs, flyers, different notices posted throughout the library. There's posters that advertise books and activities hosted at the library. There are electronic displays at the checkout desk that display rules, due dates, upcoming events such as that. The book stacks are all labeled. In the fiction, they're labeled by author's last name. In nonfiction, it's by the decimal system, and each end of the stack is labeled with either the letters that are contained, the author's last name, or the range of numbers that are contained within those shelves. There is a section in the children's section of Braille books and different Braille literature, also a Braille kit